Welcome back to the Daily Journal. So let's review the 2 a.m. Power 3 on the 4-hour charts. So looking at gold, we can see that yesterday we expanded. So I'm looking for a new phase of price. And since we've expanded and left behind a fair value gap, I'd expect price to retrace into that and then continue higher, especially since we have these relative highs. And so with the 2 a.m. candle, I was looking for a retracement into this or a sweep of those highs. Now, here's the thing. Going into the session, silver had swept that high. So technically speaking, gold had swept that high, but since its correlated pair had swept that high, which was the Asia high, also the previous day high, that is SMT. And so I can simply just look for a change in state delivery from the low that swept that high. So this is an order block. That is then a change in state delivery. And when I got to the chart just after 2 a.m., I had done my analysis, saw that this was a continuation because price had moved into that fair value gap and then closed beneath this up close candle. And so now this is a protected high right up there. And so I entered and looked for just 2R. Now, what is my drawn liquidity? Well, it was the 4-hour fair value gap that I was looking for price to retrace into, which was this low over here, and 2R was just above that. In addition to that, my drawn liquidity lined up with the 2 to 2.5 standard deviation, which is what you want to see because this is just a market maker model, right? We've swept the high time frame liquidity, that being Asia, previous day high, previous candle high. We've then had a change in state delivery, which confirms to me that we have shifted from accumulation of short positions to then distribution, right? As counterparties, that being the market makers. So there's all your relatively core lows. We've got some inefficiencies here and there. And those are the two things I need to validate for a market maker model. And that played out really lovely. And you can see we've got a nice reaction at that 4-hour fair value gap where we're looking for price to reverse and potentially come and take out these highs. So we'll see how that plays out. But I caught the retracements on the potential accumulation side of a market maker bar model. And we'll see how that plays out with news later on today. So nice 2-hour trade. Here's the execution. And you can just see with that 4-hour chart, this is at you can just see how lovely that is, right? So we've expanded and now had our retracement into that 4-hour fair value gap. So yeah, absolute bang on gold this morning. See you guys in the next one. Cheers.